Moscow has accused the West of an unprecedented surge of Russophobia as an increasing number of Russian sports and cultural figures have been banned from competing or performing in Western countries. A Ukrainian-American pianist, Valentina Lisvitsa, is now also facing a ban in Canada. The Toronto Symphony Orchestra has officially cut her from their program over remarks she made about the conflict in Ukraine and the Donbass. Since 2015, Lisvitsa has performed for the residents of Donetsk and the May 9th Victory Day anniversary. She held a concert in Mariupol. We talked to the pianist about Western attitudes towards Russian artists.
I was for peace for 8 years. Where have you been? Because I was standing like 8 years ago in Paris on anti-war demonstration. Save children of Donbass. I think it's some kind of almost sadistic pleasure they take. In Europe, they say, oh, we have to cancel Russian gas. Instead, they cancel Russian artists and still receive gas. A fair thing would be quite the opposite. You cancel gas if you don't like us so much, and you don't cancel culture. I think that artists should not really express themselves politically on the stage. I never succumbed to that. And I also think that the audience should be able to listen to artists. We should all leave our differences back at home. Because when we listen to Rachmaninoff or Tchaikovsky or Beethoven, it's our common heritage as civilizations, human beings. It belongs to everyone. It doesn't discriminate. Tchaikovsky does not discriminate whether you like Mr. Putin or Mr. Biden. He doesn't care. This is about music. This is about us.
The managing director of one of the world's biggest opera houses has boasted to two Russian prank callers of being one of the first to ban Russian artists from performing. Sergei Dornay has discussed the Bavarian State Opera's suspension of this, quote, very good friend, Valery Gergiev, in his call with renowned Russian pranksters, Vovan and Lexus.
I was the first to suspend Russian artists who are closely associated with Russian propaganda. And despite the fact that he is a very good friend of mine, I suspended the orchestra director Valery Gergiev. And this was despite the fact that we have known each other for 35 years. I also suspended opera singer Anna Netrebko and some ballet dancers who are very close to the regime.
This is outrageous. I think this has no place in culture whatsoever, exactly because we can only do, classical music. I talk about very narrow. It's the most non-violent art, unlike even cinema or theater or paintings, it's non-violent. We cannot express violence. We're neutral. Music starts where words ends. And we cannot do much. We can say that we're pro-peace, we're against something, but all we can do is play or sing. And when the esteemed director of Bavarian opera says that he divides people in groups according to what they say, and I also had experience, I had cancellation letter from very big European festival, also in Bavaria, in Passau, European Weeks, and after I performed it in Mariupol for people, this person wrote to me, unfortunately, because you perform it on such a day in Mariupol, it means you actually support Putin's aggression.